Good afternoon, guys and gals. I had Echo on the phone, and he got into where he wouldn't echo, and get it. And he got on the phone with Medicaid. He has got to apply all over again, so he's tied up. So I thought he was going to be able to come on. I got him set up on his phone, ready to go with no echo sounds or anything. But he's busy. He's got to do this. He's left without Medicare or Medicaid. Years ago, they used to reinstate you once you got out of the pokey. And apparently not. They canceled his totally. So he's in kind of a bind. So I told him, I said, go to the emergency room and they'll get a financial advisor, and then they'll probably help you apply for the Medicaid and everything. And then also the disability. Crazy. There's been so many changes to it. I even don't know why you have to do that anymore. That don't make sense. Used to, after jail time or whatever, they just reinstated it. And good to see you guys. Appreciate you dropping in. Hope you're having a great day. Let me scroll up here and see what's going on. Highlight you guys. Got Colt 1927. Good afternoon, Colt. Good to see you. G23. Good to see you, G. G23 Colt. Who else? That's it for now. Dale Pogue. Oh, sorry, Dale. I'll try to highlight you guys too occasionally. I do scroll through that. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a show with Echo on, and he got sidetracked and got on that Medicaid phone call. So yeah, it is what it is. So we'll sit on here and hang out a little bit, and probably make it a short one today, because I got one tonight. I don't want to I can't sit for long periods because of my spinal injuries. So try to rest up for the evening. We'll be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Anybody wants a link, feel free to email me, argun1776 at yahoo.com, and I'll send you a link. And no more than 4 of us on a panel at one time typically is what I typically prefer. That way everybody don't sit around and get bored to death. Rudy Irata with autism. Oh, hey, Rudy. I know who you are. Yeah, you from the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. How you doing there? Hope you're doing well. And thank you for dropping by, Rudy. But, yeah, he's in a bind, guys. Boy, I gave him a little advice, because I had a friend that actually went to years ago, had throat cancer. At the time that happened, I wasn't his friend, but they rushed up his disability and got it approved. They turned it down quick, but then they turned around and got him on it really quick. But of course, that was years back. Now I hear there's 2 or 3 year waits, probably 3. But Colt says, I've been following the LA fires. What a tragedy. More than, oh, yeah. I followed it a little bit. I need to look into that more. Yeah, it's a tragedy. Whew. Boy, I think even some historical homes are going up in flames too. And that's bad when you lose even, homes that's been around for, the early years. Don't need my ear things now, so I guess I can take them out. My brother, I keep having trouble with these things falling off. Your little rubber things. My brother said, put a little drop of super glue. Good idea. I'm put these up. Yeah, I don't know how this got off track. Like I said, I thought he was coming on. I wouldn't even put up the thing yesterday if I didn't know he was going to come up for a little bit. But hope you're doing good to Colt G. And I'm going to stream for a while on Thursdays just to see how it goes. And depending on how it gets crowded, I'll bail or whatever. It depends. But I am going to be working on a... it's a shame the holidays are over, because Black Friday had some good sales. But by the time Black Friday rolled around here, Christmas, I was here worn out from the trip. So I didn't do much. I had company here till the day after Christmas. So I didn't do any shopping after that. But I do got to get on a Grendel build. I noticed Eagle Run's already got a video up of his Grendel with a big scope on it. I think he said he's using, what is it? What is it? Odin Works barrel, stainless steel, I believe, on his Grendel. That's a nice barrel. Pardon me, guys. I got emergency here. Bear with me just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. There's a doctor's office that scheduled me, and I said, I didn't schedule that appointment. You all did, so I can't make it. I don't even have my deductible this year. Colt says State Farm dropped all coverage in California. We're getting the same stuff here, Colt. I mean, I thought it was Florida that was in a mess. They say insurance rates have went up 30% average. Crap. We've never been in this situation before, according to my agent. They went up double on me here. I was with a place in California called Kemper Insurance. Well, they pulled out of the state of Georgia. No automobile, no home or nothing. And I had a good deal through them too. And so I went, my agent had to hook me up with somebody else. So my auto insurance went down some, but my home insurance doubled, which is crazy because I don't have claims or anything and never have had one. And, but it's getting very difficult to get insurance. I did a home inspection because I chose that way I could take the pictures and be in control of it. And you can't, on Progressive, for example, we'll get off the subject in a minute. If you don't let them download the app, you can't go, in other words, you can't go on your PC and go to Progressive and get auto insurance like you could. I mean, you can, but I couldn't. Once they got a hold of my policy, I went and tried to go on, wouldn't let me do nothing. I had to download their app, fill out the, sign the papers electronically on the phone. And it was a mess. I said, my gosh, I called my agent and I said, ain't this doggone frustrating? I said, do you realize that some people don't have phones or may have clamshell phones? He said, doesn't matter. He said, they don't care. He said, there's a different way of doing things now with insurance companies. If you can't bend to their rules, you don't get insured. And I said, boy, it's a bunch of crap. They sit here and told me I had a blank missing thing in my fuse panel box. I said, so what? What do they think I'm going to go do? Go get a piece of metal and fill it in? I mean, it's knocked out. It's permanent. But they put a little circle around that because I took a picture. I had to take a picture of serial numbers, man. I refused to go up in the attic, and they did approve me. And I'm surprised because my agent said that I was lucky. I said, I'm not going up there in my attic to sit there with a flashlight and take a picture of my serial number on my dang air handler. I said, that's crazy. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, State Farm wanted $2,400 a year to cover me, Colt. And I said, no, thank you. And then they were looking at me on a satellite in real time, telling me what condition my roof was in. I says, boy, you all invade people's privacy, don't you? So it's, they claim it's because of all the claims, flooding in America and fires, this, that, and the other, and crap. It's nothing but a Las Vegas crapshoot with them. If they ain't making enough profit, what do? They just jack rates. But it's getting harder, supposedly, even to get homeowners. Like if your roof's over 10 years old, no, what they do, your agent lies. They actually make false statements on to do it. So I kind of learned when I call up, I hate to say it, they ask me the roof, I go 10 years. If you don't, they won't insure you. So you have no choice. But my agent actually said that's how I can get around it. But I'm going to do a metal roof soon. I'm going to do it in, panel by panel, maybe 3 or 4 panels, buy a few panels, get that done. But we're talking about everything on here but guns, aren't we? Coach says we have Allstate, but they won't cover the guns more than $2,500. Yeah. Yeah. I think I paid $60 for actual replacement cost of my color TVs and PCs and washer and dryers and stuff. I don't have a lot of fancy new furniture, but my bed's an air bed about $1,000. And I said, oh yeah, let's go ahead and pay the $60. So still cost me double the money though. I've never seen an increase like that in my life. I knew it was that way in Florida, a lot of problems, but I think they're just raping us is what they're doing. I used to be with State Farm too, Colt, years ago. They jacked me up so high I was in and out of their office a lot, making them, reduce my rate, and sometimes they would. And Sean Groves, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you dropping in here. Curtis Long, how you doing, man? Working, but I'll keep it on in the background. Yeah, I was hoping Curtis Echo would be here. I didn't know he was going to get on the phone right this minute. They may have called him, though. That's probably what happened. And he's really stressing, about this, and can't blame him. He's, if he goes in the emergency room and his insulin goes down, he can die. He's type 1. So I said, maybe then they'll realize they got to put you on disability, and put you back on Medicaid. Hopefully he can at least get the Medicaid until he gets his disability started again. But that's crap, have to start all over from square one on disability. But he's legally blind, and they typically give you priority over that, over other things. So Colt says also he wants $600 more a year to cover the collection. Wow. Yeah, it's the only good car insurance I got, guys and gals, is classic car insurance on my sports car. I've been with them 5 years, 6 years now, and I started out at, I think, 418, and I'm only at 440 or 460. I can't remember now. Somewhere around, 5. I'm a little over 5. But they hardly ever raise me. If they do, it's $15, $10. And they've been great. And why, I don't know. So I keep that totally separate. That insurance stays totally separate. When they start that stuff, we see another car here, I go, nope, you don't. Never mind, we're not doing it, because it costs a lot of money to insure this through a regular agent, like State Farm, etc. This Haggerty's who I go through, Haggerty and Automotive. They do that classic car, sports car insurance. And all I do is use my truck over here for the, 2 policy discount, you know what I'm talking about? And I drive the truck, I tell myself, I drive it less than 1,000 miles a year. And I do, only for garbage once a month. And then I drive it to get wood or projects around the home, or yard work stuff. But hey, good to see you, Nancy. Hope you're having a great day. I got to watch some of you all's on that list. Finally, things have slowed down for me, Nancy. I'm able to actually now do things. I spent a long time messing with that car, and I still don't have it where I want it. I still got to do permanent with compression fittings on the transmission lines. I did, for some that don't know, that may be on here, most of you know, I did get a used sending unit that works great, and it's very accurate. So, oh man, gas now, I don't hardly ever put gas in anymore. Before, every time I turned around, I was having to go put gas in, afraid to go anywhere, afraid I'd run out. One day I did start stumbling and barely coasted into a service station. So, but thank you for dropping in, hon. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're doing well in your situation, and hope it's working out for you. I hadn't talked to you lately on it or seen any updates, but I'm definitely going to do some watch hours for you all now. Get the computer rolling and do it. But thank you, Sean Groves, and thank you, Our Treasured Home. Check these ladies out. They're great ladies and great people, good people. And she live streams sometimes. Her and her granddaughter, right? Or your daughter. I forgot, Nancy. I apologize about that. Got Rudy in here. Got Curtis listening in the background. Got Colt with us. I appreciate Colt taking the time to be here with me, man. Means a lot to me. I got to get them freaking stickers out. And when I go to the post office, you know what they ask me? Is this regular paper mail? And if I say, yeah, they mail it. If I say it's a sticker or a coaster or anything, oh, they start wanting to charge, $4, $5, $6 or whatever. I go, oh. I said, why should that matter what it is, as long as it's just got weight to it, But no, they want to know exactly what it is, real mail or, this stuff. I did find some stickers I didn't realize the other day. I was sitting here filming. I got the flag, 1776 circle with the stars and stripes. And I don't know what this says. This is, it's the green 1776 patch. So I still got a few things. I'm going to save them probably for a subscriber giveaway. Maybe I can get some other people to donate a few things. And that'll help me out. I may go on Amazon and find something to send as a gift straight out to your home. That's probably the easiest way. Plus, I'll send some stickers and stuff. And I am going to work on some stickers here shortly. I got a lady that does them, I think, about half price of what's, at least that was the price. I hadn't checked lately with them. And I'm going to get 100 of them made for the channel. And it'll be AR guns on it, though. Just because the channel says Patriot don't mean I'm still keeping the regular AR gun 1776 thing. But I hope you all prepared for the winter. I was hearing about the fire, in our text, Nancy, if you're still listening. And I wished I had me a big steel, I forget the name of it. It's one of the largest you can get, steel fireplace with a big glass window on it. I think they want about $1,800 for it, which is not bad. I think it's called a 3000 they got a 2000 and 3000 model. And boy, I'd love to have that and have me a bunch of firewood here, especially out here in the country, about an hour's drive from here. I could get it off season and get it pretty cheap by the truckload. And I love to sit and watch a fire. I'm also going to install may install on the wall one of those electric heater fake fireplaces. Just, heck, give you some ambience when you don't have wood actually I have no wood now, but got wood actually. I just don't have a lot of it, and I don't have a fireplace. I wished I did. I did ponder a prefab here because it would raise my home value, but prefab won't heat overnight as easy. This stove, I can, throw the logs in there, stoke it, and close it up and have heat all night. Snowing now in Oklahoma, Dale says. Wow. Unreal. Got 7 of you guys on, gals. If I say guys, I'm meaning gals too. So, but appreciate Sean Groves, dropping in here to say hello. I'll try to get over your channel. I think you're a new sub. I subbed you, I think, the other day. I could be wrong. Seems like I remember that. Rudy, I'm familiar with from the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Let's see. That's about it. Like I said, if I'd known this, I'm going to be by myself. Cause I enjoy hanging out, but sometimes if it becomes a regular thing by yourself, you just got to constantly talk. And even if you're a big talker, you tend to have to go everywhere, hit all kinds of subjects. But it's a good time to prep too. I got some beans I got to prep. I got 40 pounds of pinto beans. I've got dry and some mason jars from a few years back. Did it in the oven, what they call dry canning, or the dry method. I forgot how I did it now. It's been so long, but I got them stored, pintos. I've got about 50 or 100 pounds of flour I need to put in some Mylar containers and buckets. And I'll get me some bags now. Bags I think are coming down a little cheaper on Amazon, those Mylar bags. Mill Syrup Duo, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming here. He says, let me holler. Oh, I love snow, Dale. I can get out there in my car, man. I'll go to Kroger and I'll do donuts. I'll cut donuts and figure eights and snowy sleet weather. I learned to drive on snow when I was probably 14, 15 years old. And main thing you got to watch out for everybody else, especially people going over hills and putting on brakes. That'll really get you. I've seen cars here in Georgia run into homes and front porches. Swinging by to say hello, have a quick break at work. We have already 13 inches on the ground from last weekend, and we're scheduled to get another. Where are you at, Mill Syrup? I forget what state you're at. 13 inches. Boy, that's a good one. I've had about 6 here before, and that's the most I've ever seen in my entire life in Georgia a few years ago. About a decade or a half ago, maybe. It was pretty deep. My dog, well, actually, I was probably 15, yeah. Because my dog was a puppy, and I took him out and took some photographs, and he's blurred in the snow. He's just having a blast. He's like chocolate lab. He loved that snow. And this dog, I don't know. I hadn't had him out in snow yet, but I'll take him out and let him. I might do a little video of him out there playing. Kansas City, okay, Missouri. Yeah, I was looking at. I was looking the other day on a map. I was telling him in another panel I was in that I looked at a world map. I was at my brother's actually, and we was looking at a world map, and all across the world, like Miami 19 degrees, Panama 31. Africa, 20 degrees. It looked like the same temp almost around the entire globe. So much for, well, I guess we could call it climate change, couldn't we? Because climate's always changing, but I wish they hadn't hooked onto that word. They should have stuck with their other word. That way we can all know they're full of crap. But appreciate you dropping in here, though, Meal Syrup Duo. Let's see, snow in Oklahoma. Let's see. That may be David texting me. Hang on, guys. Let me see. He might be off now. Okay. Click on. Come on. We'll see if we can solve the echo live. I'm live right now. That's him. Sorry I didn't mute. Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Appreciate you dropping here. Rita's Roost. Hey. Appreciate you dropping here, ladies. I really do. Thanks a lot. It's chilly. What is it? I got a weather alert here on my PC in my area. Let me see what it says. Well, you know what? It tells me a weather alert, then it don't want to take me. Windows 10 won't take me to the weather. Okay. Well, it says sunny 44, so that's not bad. See full forecast. See what it's going to be. I know it's going to be down in the 20s some nights. Yeah, Saturday night, 21. I'm not confirming my location right now. Friday night, 32, which is not bad. 23 Wednesday, the 15th. That's not bad. Saturday's going to be the coldest. Tonight's 29. That's not too bad at all. So that's pretty decent. But they are talking about some little snow here, supposedly. But I think the temperature the next day is going to melt it, and it'll be gone. So, coat. Oh, my Mastiff loves to eat snow. Yeah, well, Apollo boy, we just stuck his nose in it and it went crazy. I still got pictures of him doing that. Back when a camera that was before phones, smartphones. I think I had a little 2 megabyte or 6 megabyte or 9 Sony camera. Back when they were very took good pictures though. Just an old phone. Still got it somewhere in there. I haven't seen it in years. There's old Nightbot in weather. Let's see. Weather report from Arkansas is snow is starting. Let me highlight Rita here. I'll get over there, Rita. I know you do live streams. I'll get over and try to check you out more often. Who was it I checked out come in the other day? Vay's Place. She came in, said hello. I appreciate that. And she does her lives Saturdays. I don't remember exact time, though. Weather report for Arkansas is snow is starting, and we are in winter storm warning. Yeah, we're still okay here in the South. Hey, Bernie, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, Bernie. And for some reason, it's showing a weather alert. Got a little triangle with the snowflake. So yeah, snow is supposedly coming in here, but it won't stick. I think the next day they said it'll basically melt away. But I wouldn't mind, if I had a fireplace, I wouldn't mind a good snow for a few days. Make me some homemade cheese nachos. And I don't know if I'd do any tequila because I don't really drink much anymore. So I typically stay away from most spirits these days. Good to see you, Bernie. Let me see who else is up here. Rita, Meal Syrup Duo come in. Our Treasured Home jumped in there. Sean Groves. Some of these guys that's in our community, they're in the homesteading community. and ranching, farming, stuff like that. And feel like a lot of these ladies do canning and all kinds of stuff. D-Dub, D37, good to see you, man. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. How's your weather where you're at, D-Dub? Yeah, Echo. See, I thought he's going to come on. He said he got off the phone now. Let me see what the crap he's doing here. Hang on, man. Let me mute guys for a second. I'm still working on him, trying to get Echo up here. We got his phone on. I had Echo, and then the Echo kind of went away, and I said, okay, we can do this. He really needs some, probably some Bluetooth earbuds. I bought some at the not Salvation Army, Goodwill, $6 brand new, but the battery apparently stored for years from China. Brand new in a box, though. It's batteries I can't seem to hold a charge. I'll charge it next day. It's like 20 and 30% low, even though I don't use them. But let's see. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. I am going to be working on the Grendel a little. I got a few things I got to take care of. I'm still buying for the vehicle. I'll show you. I think I got it right here. I bought by golly, you hit my vehicle, and I don't know about it. I'll have you on record. Costco AI Smart Cam. I can turn it on where it'll actually detect if I'm following too close behind, which I won't activate, and also pedestrian warnings. AI run by AI software, 4K, but I run it at 2. I'm gonna run it at 2K, not 4. So I got this. I'm gonna wire it permanently in my car. So, and not only that, these days when the cops pull you over, you need that evidence. Somebody hits you, you need that evidence, because it seems like everybody that gets in a wreck, it's always your fault. Somebody else's fault, not theirs, the ones that actually caused it. Seems like a lot of people are lying these days compared to decades ago. I mean, my brother went through it here a few years ago. Lie, tried to sue him, and then the insurance company wouldn't have no part of it. They said, you're the one at fault, buddy. And Brutal Bob, what's up? Let the party begin. I have arrived. Was at the doctor. Yeah, I'm trying to get Echo in, Bob. Was on Medicaid, trying to talk to him, and I just asked him, was he going to click the link and come in? I set this up with an agreement he was going to come in here. Come on, Echo, if you're listening. Get your you-know-what in here. He's not in. See, he said, I just got off Medicaid. I'm waiting on their email. Oh, well. D-Dove says, especially these days with the rear end. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody, every time they get in a wreck, you're the one at fault. Years ago, my brother was at a four-way in a little place called Walnut Grove, actually. And guy come over in another lane, come under the red light, whacked my brother, and the cop wrote it up as my brother's fault. Some of our deputy sheriffs in this town are not very bright, apparently. And I told my brother, I said, he explained it, and I said, it's not your fault. Well, they finally, his insurance, they went out there and did an investigation. Guy kept trying to sue him over and over. He'd get a thing from one lawyer, and then that lawyer, I guess, would dump him. And he was trying to get money big time and all kinds of medical bills and stuff. And it was him, the one that ran, way off the road and came in there and whacked him. But the cop acted like, you pulled out in front of me. He said, how could I pull out in front of him? I'm only 2 foot past the white line. Well, they charged my brother 20% at fault because he was past the white line at a red light. Well, he was still way back. So that car, I mean, how a cop could do that, I cannot figure that one out. Never have. I mean, you'd have to be your light bulb would have to be pretty much shot not to be able to figure out whose fault that was. But good to see you, Bob. I'm trying to get Echo in here, and apparently he's going to wait on his email. He's worried about it. He's worried about that Medicaid, and I don't blame him. I'm trying to deal with Medicaid, right? Okay. He's dealing with Medicaid, so he's tied up. But got a good crowd in here today. How's your weather, Bob? You got snow where you're at, man? Yeah, it's just going to be a very short one. Just say hello to you guys. I would have did it probably a little longer if Echo had come in. I got that show to do tonight. And let me ask Echo, is he going to be there tonight? Are you going to make it tonight? Question mark. But hopefully he will. But outside the Grindle in my car, I did order some stuff. What am I doing? I said, I've got to put that cam in. I ordered from Amazon a lossless FM transmitter, cigarette lighter thing, to where I can actually play high def FLAC files of music in the car. Even put it, USB into it if I want to, and purchase albums or whatever. And I'm going to join Sirius XM because we only got really one good channel here, and one channel here in the county I'm at. Once you drive, not even out of the county, I mean, your signal's gone. It's so weak. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? Let me see what he says about tonight. I'm going to do my best. I have to get Medicaid. That's the most important thing because it's almost out. I understand. If you don't show up tonight, I'll just do a quick little shout out stream to you guys and talk a little bit, and we'll end the show. I won't do a long one because I know he's got Medicaid today, but he don't have to do Medicaid tonight. But he is stressing out and worried because of his insulin, because he passes out and can die without it. I don't know how they figured out how to take his disability away, but they did. But that's the state of, I couldn't even, matter of fact, medical, was it last year? I think it was last year when I got COVID, or the year before last. I could not even get simple nebulizer stuff paid for. Stuff that I got paid for years because I'd had a major pneumonia surgery done one time. And but basically, I think it came out of $1 trillion that was cut under Obamacare. I'll just go ahead and say that politically. A lot of people forget about that, but there was $1 trillion cut. And it's showing, in my opinion. It definitely has affected me, and it didn't used to be that way. But Vanessa, no snow, but cold and windy, Vanessa says. Yeah, it's a little windy here. Today it's kind of warm, actually. Mostly the wind's kind of chilly lately. It's not been that really, to me, that cold. It's just basically the wind blowing makes it feel like it's cold as crap. Just got a sec saying, hey, Eagle Run, how you doing, man? I seen your video. Nice gun. Nice rifle. I like that slick side on it. Hey, you got a minute? Tell me what that upper is you got. What the upper and lower is on that thing. He said he's covered in snow. I want to do a slick side. I may end up, if I have to buy the slick side in time, I'll eventually like to switch slick side on the Grindle. We're covered in snow. Everything shut down in DFW Metro. Dallas, Fort Worth. Okay. I have had, oh, wow, Vanessa. I had it once like to kill me. It was rough. Headache, laid in the bed, couldn't move, no energy, lungs full of, couldn't even hardly breathe. Matter of fact, when I breathed, it sounded like I was almost like a dog, a horse, grunting like. It was really weird. Yeah, my daughter got it quite a few times too, at one time. But I'll go back and watch that video and look at you probably got the parts listed on that build of your rifle, Eagle Run. I want to look at that. Oh, that's Bear Creek. Okay. So I thought I seen a side thing. I wasn't sure it was a side charger or the handle when I seen it. I like the AT3 Spear slick side too. That's on my ground. Okay. I thought it was because the way the lock was on your handguard. Because I remembered AT3 had that. But I hadn't went over there and looked at it. But I'll take a look at those parts. But I did think when I seen that, I said, that reminds me of AT3. I keep getting the various respiratory viruses. Yeah, my roommate's been sick as a dog for since before Christmas, or at Christmas. He's getting better. Another friend at the ranch, we go swimming, he's been sick as a dog, and his whole family. Hey, woohoo, good to see you, GGW. Thank you for coming in. Belt Loop, what's up? Good to see you. I was gonna do a little coffee today with Echo, but Echo got busy with Medicaid, trying to get his insulin. He's type 1, has to have a automatic thing on his side, and I think he's got to do that once every day or two. I don't recall. I had to help him actually do that stuff. And but looks like an expensive gadget he uses for sure to do that insulin, which is a good thing. Bet Luke says not much. He's ready for work. Yeah, appreciate you dropping in, man. Saying hello. Good to see you. Good to see all you people. Sorry I didn't get Echo on today. Just on me by myself. Got a jet. We're gonna make snowmen 2x in a lifetime experience for us. So it must not snow a lot where you're at then. We haven't had really a good snow in Georgia in, God, I think a decade and a half maybe. And did that time back, I think around 2008 or 9, I can't remember exactly what year. It was the deepest I've ever seen it in this state. And I made a big old snowman out front. And I usually, when it snows and sleets here, even if it sleets, I usually get in the car and start roaming around town. I just always have done that. But appreciate you guys dropping in, man. Well, it's good seeing you all. We're going to wind this show down a little bit. We've been going 36 minutes. So let me go up here and shout you guys out. We had Coke 1927 in today, G23. I still got more stuff from Amazon too. I got to get my car equipped. I'm making my car high tech. Like I said, that way I've got everything on video in case something goes wrong. I'm not having to blame an accident on me for sure. And my brother equipped his after he did what happened to him. He equipped his Dodge Ram on with a camera too, front and rear. I don't have the rear, but I've got the rear inside just built in with this one, which is pretty good. G23 was with a Dale Pogue. Let's see. Sean Groves jumped in there. Curtis Long joined us. Our treasured home Nancy joined us. Millsurp Duo was with us today, and of course Nightbot. Let's see. Rita's Roost jumped in there. Hunting Stuff with J&J joined us. Good to see you, Dale. D-Dub. D-Dub D37. D-Dub. I just call it D-Dub for short. Appreciate it. Brutal Bob joined us today. Colt 1927 I called. Who else here? Vanessa Kitty joined us. Eagle Run had a little bit to jump in there. Make a snowman, man, and shoot it. That'd be a good video. Make a snowman and blow its head off. Show it just boom, boom, boom. Us guys like explosives. What can I say? It's just the way we think. I like a big boom. My dream was always to drive a tank. I'd like to be in a tank and fire that thing when I was young. Let's see who else. Just an idea. Make the snowman and shoot his carrot out of his mouth. That would be cool. Belt Loop 29 jumped in here. Good to see you, Gary. Appreciate you dropping in, man. So far, the Thursday night show's scheduled at 8 in advance, which y'all probably, I guess it scrolled across. I've got to learn how to make a thumbnail for that community tab. Sometimes I'll put my regular, thumbnail for the show and it won't fit. So I got to learn what size to make that thing or shrink it down in some software and get better at that. I'm kind of rusty on shrinking video thumbnails and stuff. I hadn't worked with that kind of software in years, and I used to do quite a bit of it. The correction tools, the paintbrush, and all that decades ago. Let's see who else. Michael Dunn, what's up? Good to see you, Michael. Appreciate you dropping in here. And that's about it. GGW Outdoors, can't forget him. And that's about it. Well, guys, I'm going to head out of here. Like I said, I was hoping Echo would join. And it's just a short coffee. That's touch base with you guys. But I am going to be trying to work on a Grendel build here shortly, as soon as possible. Me, it's finances. I got a lot of credit card debt when that car was in the shop. And I've spent quite a bit actually out because I'm having to correct stuff and still correcting stuff that got messed up in the shop. So that stuff's not over yet. I hate calling my insurance company because they may raise my rates and they typically don't. much. And they can dump you too, if, on a claim. But I got a feeling my whole hood may have to be sprayed, either that or sprayed and then buffed to make it match. But anyway, great to see you guys and gals. Have a great day. Stay safe in this cold weather. Think of me when you're in front of that fire, because I wish I had a fire, and I don't. But I sure wish I did. In my bedroom, I may put me one of those electric in the walls. I was thinking about that last night. LED looks like a real fire. I know it's on the TV, but that's not the same. But at least it puts out some heat, and make my dog think we're got a real fireplace in the bedroom. But you all take care. Have a blessed day. Stay safe out there in the bad weather. Don't get caught out. Watch those roads. And I'll keep in touch. We'll talk tonight. I'm gonna go live, even if it's not a long show. I'll text Max, see if he'll join me. Somebody. And any of y'all want to come on tonight on the panel, please do. You're welcome to come on. See you too tonight, GGW. Vicky Wells jumped in there. Hey, Vicky. Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you. Appreciate each and every one of you, especially all the other communities. I appreciate a lot, because my content's not something that everybody's interested in. But I'm not just going to talk about guns. We'll talk about prepping, homesteading, you name it. Why not? I mean, typically loaders and shooters are typically prepper minded. And I think it's all connected, So later, have a good one, guys, gals. Take care.